Uh, right, Tom, that was the perfect start, wasn't it? I'm sure you couldn't have asked for more.
Yeah, really good performance, I thought, from the boys, because I thought Hucknall came with a clear game plan and played some really good stuff themselves in spells. So delighted that we've managed to do what we've been trying to get into them over the last 6, 7 weeks. And I thought that was visible in spades, and that's probably why we've got our joy with our 3 points.
The word that stood out to me was guts. There was 11 players and 3 substitutes out there who put every single ounce of effort into that today.
Yeah, we said at the start of the game, missing 7 lads that all will expect themselves to be in that starting 11 more often than not. I said, let's make that not an excuse today. Let's create an opportunity for people to step up and show what they're made of. We've been talking about it pre-season that we want 17, 18 lads that are all able to influence the starting 11 and all chip in with starts. And today there was boys that really staked a claim, and I thought they were superb. For Tom Wormsley, skipper in the side today, I thought was tremendous. I thought he constantly looked after that ball in fight balls that he had no right to. He looked after it and made it stick and got us up the pitch. I thought Robbo and his home debut, we thought about playing him centre half today, just for his physicality and size against like your Welsies and people like that we know are a threat. I thought he was tremendous first half. I think he broke so much up and was physically commanding. He was superb, and really pleased with him today. And another one for me, Ryan Flitton. I think he's a lad that frustrated me over the years because I know what he's got in his locker. But I thought today he was tremendous. He was everywhere on the pitch. He was communicating like a senior pro and delivered his performance superbly. And I'm really proud of him.
As you say, it was a bit of a patched up team, which is not necessarily something you'd expect to deal with on the first day of the season.
Very rare, very
rare. You dealt with it quite well in the end.
Yeah, we've talked about this process, which the lads are buying into. Theoretically, your right wing back or your centre forward should know the roles of what the centre halves do. So theoretically, when we rotate into certain areas and things like that, you still understand the roles and responsibilities for each location on the pitch. And I think Charlie's got to take a lot of credit for that, for the education he's got into these boys over the summer. And again, I thought that was clear in spades today, that everyone understood their roles, and even despite missing some of the marquee signings maybe that we've made, I thought we were super.
You did just mention Charlie there. I noticed him walking around the pitch with you, shouting a bit at the players on the pitch.
Yeah.
He seems to have taken on a bit more of a coaching role this year.
Yeah, it's something that I obviously have mentioned before. I said I can't do it all myself, as much as I try my best to. There's times when I've needed Louis' support previously, and then obviously when Nath came in towards the end of last season, it takes a lot of weight off my shoulders, and a second pair of eyes does help. Obviously Dad's always here match day and tries to get to training, so we have his experience side of things, but sometimes the coaching element is something that I enjoy, but when I'm trying to still play, it's that extra bit that we need, and Charlie's took that on in strides, to be honest. And he might not look it on the pitch, but he is a clever lad, and with his education background, he's really got the most out of these boys, and I think we understand what we're doing and we're getting our joys for that.
I thought the discipline was fantastic, particularly in the first half, and towards the end, actually, just before you got the goal, Hucknall were coming on to you and putting you under pressure, but nobody buckled.
Yeah, I generally do think Hucknall are a good side. I think they'll be in the mix next year, at the end of the season. I think they'll be right after the table. I think they've recruited well, and they obviously play some really good stuff. So it's a great 3 points for us. There's no doubt about that. Overall, really, really pleased, mate, to be honest. I think you've got to be... I mean, Fred gave me a little bit of stick at the fans forum about discipline, so I'm pleased that hopefully he'll be happy. I think we just got 1 yellow card today. He might correct me, but I thought we dealt with the referee really well. But to be honest, I thought the referee's performance was superb. I thought even when he gave stuff against us, he was clear and communicated well and explained his decision. And if we have strong referees that are able to take control of games, I think you'll get less yellow cards because people understand what he's doing and what decisions he's making.
Funnily enough, I've got it written down here that maybe the performance was just missing a goal, because I like to write my questions early. Yeah. If you can keep the squad pushing like that towards the end of every game, then you've got a chance of being right where you want to be this season, haven't you?
Yeah, well, something that we've spoke about, again, I give Charlie credit here, is when you're doing things on the training pitch, you've either got to be fit enough so you can do it with your feet, or if you're tired minds. And often at this level, people can run but get tired minds, because that's just step 5 footballers at times when they haven't had that experience and knowledge sometimes throughout their education. And I thought that we continued to go on. I'd say 15 minutes from the end, I thought Hucknall actually looked probably the brighter of the two. But we kept plugging away, kept doing what we asked them to do, and got our joy from that. Again, Tom Wormsley was fantastic and created an opportunity. I think it was from a Flitz good area delivery, which again what we're asking to do, and then Billy in and around it, half a yard of pace and quality finish. So yeah, delighted, really delighted.
And you can take that sort of performance into next weekend's cup game, which is a tough one away at Step 4 opposition, but one you're looking forward to.
We draw nice cup games where we go. So away from home to a side that just smashed Step 5. So we'll go and play a nice Step 4 side. It's a great opportunity again for these lads that I'm going to struggle to change, even when we've got faces back over the line. There's some really good performances today, and I'm sure they're delighted to earn their shirt for next week and keep going and hopefully progress in the cup.